Hello, souls. It is time for another episode of Tiny Bookshop. And I have completely blanked out what we were doing last time, as per usual. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I did write a list. Where I said I was going to write a list next time so I don't forget. And now I don't remember where I put that list. Oh, okay. I found it. Okay, we're good. Now, we wanted to do Cafe Liberté, which we were successful, so we need to go back and complete that quest and pick up the next one. We wanted to look at the castle ruins, and we need to finish the lighthouse because Klaus is really hounding on us, and we also wanted to do more at the university. And also, we need to buy a fish to keep in our inventory for the cruise ship quest, which the cruise ship, I think, starts popping off like even at wintertime it shows up, I think. Hopefully. But the first things first. Let us, since we have this completed, let's go to the Cafe Liberté since we have nothing else going on today. And continue from there. And let's double check, make sure everything is good here. I think everything should be good. But I just want to make sure. That's right, I got that awning. Okay. Yeah, everything's good. So let's go to the Cafe Liberté. Classic and travel. Whoops. Nope, that's not what I want. Close, thank you. Classic. And travel, and then we can bring to our heart's content everything else. Wait. Math. Let's see, we need 28 more. So yeah, I was doing it right. 5 per, and then extras. Okay, and the extras, I guess we'll just do... Miriam likes classic, so I guess we'll do more than one extra classic, and then one extra travel. Alright. Open up. Fern's coming. Alright, we have the... Oh, we need also do coffee. We also have that recycling bin. So let's grab some trash and recycle. Oh, Fern needs some help immediately. Anything hot off the press? I'm looking for anything sci-fi. I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I really enjoyed Asheville Legacy. Also, I have decided I need to read the entire paragraph because my last episode I was missing a couple of recommendations, and it's because I completely skipped the top sentence because I always think that the top sentence is just going to be something like anything hot off the press or, you know, I'm in a hurry, that sort of thing. And because I skipped some of those paragraphs, I completely missed one of the things that I needed to pay attention to when I did the recommendation. I noticed that last time. Anyways, Ashfall Legacy. Sid Chambers, alien-human hybrid, has never known his father, a Denza native who disappeared years ago. Picking up the trail, Sid now journeys beyond Earth to seek out his father, discovering a universe-shattering secret along the way. Interesting. Is this actually a book? Because I'm kind of curious. So he needs something sci-fi. Not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Okay. Is the Maze Runner sci-fi? Is that considered sci-fi? I know it's like Thomas wakes up among the teenagers in the center of an ever-changing maze without his memories. He soon learns that all they can do to survive is to try and escape by any means necessary. I think this is considered a sci-fi. I've never read it before, and I've never seen the movie adaptation before, but I think so. Well, I mean, there's the War of the Worlds. I mean, we might as well just do this one to be safe. Alright, very nice. They like it. I keep Every single time I give the pronoun he to Fern, I kind of pause for a second. It's like, wait a minute. But their pronouns are he, they, so. But I don't know why I do that. Oh wow, there was like recycling trash all the way over there. Harper's coming. Oh, Tildy's here. See? Here, first sentence. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. There you go. So I need to pay attention to the entire paragraph. I've got a soft spot for mysteries, and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Okay, so written by a woman, a mystery thriller, a thriller mystery. Is it called? Either way. There's Agatha Christie. Usually death precedes a funeral, but with this English family, things go... Is that Ari or Arai? I don't know how that's pronounced. Anyways, quickly. Let's start that sentence over again. But with this English family, things go awry quickly, and only Detective Poirot can help them find out who did it now. This is a mystery. It's written by Agatha Christie. We'll go with this way. Oh, we forgot to pet the dog. Want to play? I'm still interested to see if you can teach him how to roll over. Nope. Still not doing it. Oh, Moira's coming. Harper's here. Miriam's here. Huh. It feels a little strange to come back here to such big changes. All of a sudden, Tildy's shop is closed and empty. I missed that whole transition period, so now it's just gone. I don't know, I feel bad that I couldn't be there for Tildy and help her pack up. You should know that bookshop was a really special place. I spent almost every day of summer vacation at Tildy's when I was a kid. Always looking for the fantasy books that would take me far away. It was my refuge whenever Dad and Nan were fighting again. And when we'd come back home to Ryport at the end of the holidays, Tildy would always give me another book for the road that she'd pick out just for me. I'm so glad she's in mine and Nan's life, and I hope she enjoys her well-earned retirement. By the way, good on you for carrying on the book business from Tildy. Mind if I have a look at your selection? Sure. Oh, Harper needs some help. I want to do some historical research. I wouldn't mind something niche. Do you have anything like abridgment of Mary's English grammar? Yep, I already finished that last one. Wow, Harper. Abridgment of Murray's English grammar. Grammar is entirely made up. It can't hurt you. But since most of us have to practice it anyway, why not have fun with this early 19th century American school guide? Interesting stuff that this kid reads. But yeah, let's see what we got. Crying in H Mart. I've seen this book around and I'm kind of curious about it. Heartfelt memoir from the artist behind Japanese Breakfast. Michelle writes about how grief sent her back to her Korean heritage for grounding and comfort, including the dishes she used to share with her mother. I don't know if you've been noticing my speech impediment and what kind of stumbles me. It's definitely a lot of S sounds for sure. So like I can't get my jaw to like loosen up. As soon as it grips down to say the sh sound, I can't open my mouth back up. It's crazy. Anyways, historical research, I don't think that's gonna work. This is an encyclopedia of the British, European, and African birds. It's not really historical research. Something niche. Dream first, details later. How to quit overthinking and make it happen. I need this book. Helpful advice for getting your dream off the ground, running a business, and running with the right people. Served up in a colorfully designed book from chef entrepreneur Ellen Bennett. That's not going to work either. Declaration of the Rights of Women and the Female Citizen. That one would work. It's historical. Women has the right to mount the scaffold. She must equally have the right to mount the rostrum. Speaking platform. We've actually read this summary, but basically, you know, Declaration, human rights, Olympi, Olympe? I don't know how to say that. De Gauge flips the male only Declaration of Human Rights. Yeah. Let's go this way. There we go. Very good. Your customers seem pleased. Nice. Well done. You have completed your first step towards becoming a world-class bookstore business. Now, let us see if your good sense for book recommendations also translate into a good eye for decoration. The compendium says that any good business must show proper decorum. I am intrigued to see if you can match Liberté's classy interior decor. Let me have a look here. Oh, well, I dare say your taste is already very sophisticated. Yes, all the spooky decor is very sophisticated. To me it is. I did not expect that, I admit. But credit where credit is due, dear. I will introduce the next challenge to you tomorrow then. Okay, so we need to come back once more to continue with that challenge. Moira is in need of help. I passed my last exam. One horror shocker, please. I'd love to read something classic, and also violence is optional but appreciated. So a horror shocker that's a classic, but you want violence. Wait. Is True Grit a horror? It's not. No, that's not gonna work. A classic. What if we have anything in here that's horror? Oh? Okay, there's not, well, there is violence in this, but not in the way that I think that Moira means. But we'll keep that in mind. Dracula. I mean, there is violence in this. Edgar Allan Poe. I'm trying to remember. I mean, it's Poe. It's gonna have violence. Let's go with this route. There we go. Someone else needs some help? Lovely weather. I tend to like most stories about a detective, and I enjoy a good classic from time to time. So you want a detective classic. I don't think we have one in here. This isn't a detective, right? No. No. This is not a detective. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? A play about two couples meeting for a late-night party that quickly deteriorates into snide jokes and volatile fighting as secrets from both couples are laid bare. Okay, that's not gonna work. I mean, there is kind of a detective in Dracula, but not what I think he means. In this Shakespearean classic, a wizarding scholar is disposed of by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island, a play full of thundering monologues, magical confusions, and romantic distractions. I didn't know William Shakespeare did like a wizarding type of play before. Interesting. I don't know a whole lot about Shakespeare. Pride and Prejudice isn't gonna work either. Whale. Study in Charlotte. Jamie Watson has admired the coldly intellectual Charlotte Holmes. Ooh. Suddenly interested from a distance. But when another boarding school student dies in a manner identical to a Sherlock Holmes story, the young adult descendants of Holmes and Watson must team up to find the killer. I mean, it's a nod to classics. Will this work? Okay. It's not perfect, but it worked. Oh, completely forgot to, with the coffee. Replenish the coffee, that is. It don't matter, because it's the end of the day. I'd say it was pretty successful. Okay. Do we have anything? We'll do this. Because I said that I want to keep above 50. We're getting close to this too, so let's do. Ooh, okay. We're gonna be okay with classics now. All right. We don't want to buy either one of these. It's raining, but it's also the flea market. So let us go to the flea market then, because there are some things I want to buy, and I hopefully have the money for now. Flea market is fact, classic, fantasy, and crime. Fact, classic, fantasy, and crime. We have 8 more places in 3 spots. So let's do a couple. I don't see kids too often besides Harper, so we'll just do a couple of those. Yeah, let's do 3 and 3. Yeah, that works. All right, Anne, give me that ivy. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's talk to this guy again. Gothic table, pumpkin figurine. We have plenty of pumpkins. We do need more spots. I wonder if you can fit this inside. However, I would much rather get the ivy from Anne.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, Anne has the flower box now too, to match the other one. Wait, does it match?
Wow.
Kind of. We're gonna get it too, because I don't like it being uneven. Okay, we have spent a lot of money. Now we need money. Also, we completed Harper's challenge, and Harper's coming along, so. What does Tildy have? Unused books. A stepladder and desk lamp, which I'm not interested in. The books, though. Maybe. And what does this guy have? Probably the same stuff, yeah. Yeah, okay. And this person probably has the same stuff. Sand bucket. Review board. +1 to all book sales chance. Interesting. But we don't have the space for that, so. I'd rather spooky stuff. This rain is really gonna mess us up. Completely forgot to pet the dog. Do you like the rain? I think he likes the rain. Let's do a little training today. Roll over. Please, learn how to roll over. Still doesn't know it. Hey, nice to see you. I'm on the lookout for a new tabletop game, or old tabletop game to be precise. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it was good to see you. Bye. Fern. I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. A Smile in the Mind is one of my all-time favorites. Got anything for me, mate? A Smile in the Mind. A collection of the best examples of graphic design wits. This book features the work of more than 300 designers who created wink-worthy logos, ads, and packaging that invite the viewer inside the joke, with explanations about the brain science that makes them tick. Interesting. A new pastime. Frank Lloyd Wright. The prairie houses to the Guggenheim Museum. This architect had range. This wonderful coffee table book is jam-packed with sketches and photographs for all architecture enjoyers. So this is about designers. This is about architect. Maybe he'd be interested in this one? Oh. Maybe not. All right. Maybe I should have read more books instead of just sticking to the one that I pulled off the shelf. That's on me. Alright. The longer the book, the better. I'm interested in learning about history. Do you have anything like The Origin of Species? What can you recommend for a collector like me? Okay, this is about Charles Darwin's stuff. Evolution. So you want a long book and you're interested in learning about history. Okay, well, what is our longest book so far? 531, 608. So this one is this a short history of nearly everything from atoms to galaxies. This popular science book takes readers on a wild journey through the past, uncovering the secrets of our fascinating universe for all of those readers out there who are interested in nearly everything. There you go. Unconventional. It fits your whatever. Whatever you say. If we have any more money, we might buy something for this guy. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? Moira! Jesus! Calm down. I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? So why should we have to do all the work ourselves? All the work yourselves? You're making me find the venue for you. So, hello? Of course, some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. But this isn't just about us, right? I heard there's some teens at the Lighthouse who'd love to put on a theater performance. Then you should too. You should both collaborate and leave me out of it. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. Yeah. Uh-huh. And I shouldn't be the one to push it. It's so frustrating when the text is like that. Just like getting upset by the fact that I haven't done anything to help them out. I mean, obviously they're not pointing fingers and stuff, but it just the way it's worded and stuff, it's just like, hello, you need to be doing the Lighthouse stuff. What are you doing? But anyways. Do I want another pumpkin? We don't have the money for a Gothic table. Hold on, let's take a look at our place here. We don't really have a lot of space to do anything. We have the spooky pumpkins in the front. We're about to add ivy to the side and another window thing. I know the inside is a little janky, but to be frankly honest, you're not going to see much of anything inside there unless I go in and decorate. That's the only time you'll see the inside. So then again, no, we'll not do it. We'll not do it. We already bought plenty today. Harper didn't show up to congratulate us for doing their job or doing their challenge. Well. Oh, it's gonna be thundering. It's a storm today. That's gonna be interesting for finding people to spend money. Okay, let's decorate. Oh, wait. I thought this goes on the side. That's upsetting. I honestly thought this went on the side like this. Huh. I think I prefer the awning then. Well, we have this, at the very least. And we'll paint it the same color so it matches. Is this too much blue now? I think the blue is taking over. Let's do this. Maybe paint the birdhouse blue instead. Which the birdhouse is in the awning, under the awning. Maybe we need to move that? But I'm not entirely sure where else to move it. That is upsetting. Can it be inside? Probably not, because it's a climbing vine. No, okay. Man. I wanted it, and now I'm disappointed. Oh well. We have it, just in case we decide we don't want the awning anymore. But I like the awning. Okay. So it is storming today. Nothing is going on. We finished this. We just need Harper to come back. So we need to, I guess the next time we're at the flea market, Harper will show up. Cafe Liberté, we could technically go back to get the next quest for, but we also need to look at the castle ruins. And you know what? Actually, you know what? We need to go to the lighthouse. I'm getting tired of these teenagers crying about them not getting what they need, because apparently I have to do it for them. So let's go to the lighthouse. Okay, let's see. The lighthouse is crime, drama, and fantasy. Crime, drama, and fantasy. Wait. It's 4 each, I think. We need to make sure there's enough drama, since drama kids like drama books. Oh, it's really storming. At least people are showing up. All the world's a stage, so give me a play. Also, I like books that basically rip my heart out. I can't get enough of Titus Andronicus. Can you help me or whatever? Follow the worst of the Romans as he does the worst things in the worst ways possible. An incredibly violent Shakespeare play, not for the faint of heart, filled with revenge, monologues, and pies. In pies? Okay. This is not a play. Oscar Wilde, this is not going to be a play. I don't think Oscar Wilde has written plays before. Little Mermaid. That's not going to work. What do we got for over here? Tragic play. That will rip your heart out. The tale of a sister who will fight to honor her brothers after their death, no matter the cost. A tragic play about the strength of familial love and the consequences of defiance. Perfect. We just need one more drama book. So, my absolute favorite holiday is coming up, and I have to warn you. If you don't want to hear about it, I don't think we can be friends. I love the holiday too. Just kidding, but I really can't wait for Fall Fear Fest, and it's coming up at the end of the month. If you hadn't guessed, I'm a fan of the aesthetic, and it's cool to see how creative people get with their creepy decorations. I'm extra excited because my friends and I joined the Fear Fest committee this year, so we'll be the judges of everyone's tastes. You're gonna need to step up your game if you want to win Best Decorated. I'm already there. Come to the Lighthouse before the 28th for feedback on your decor. The committee meets there every day. Alright. It says you needed 5 pieces of spooky decor, and I have 8. I think I'm good. Alright, next time I see you, your shop better be in tip-top shape to ward off evil spirits. Bye. Already there. I wonder if we can just walk up to her later tonight. I have to say, I enjoyed those books I got from you. Your drama selection was quite eye-opening. Tamaz is their name. Well, we got that completed. So, I've been thinking, isn't Buxtonbury supposed to be a town of culture? Then where is our theater scene? The performing arts are so underappreciated. You should recommend more stage plays to people so they'll finally know what they're missing. So now we have to recommend plays to people at the Lighthouse. Let's hope they finally develop some taste. So I think I need to complete Tamaz's stuff before I can get the stage up and running for the band. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I want Yearning and Blushing, please, but don't give me one of those super heavy books. I really enjoyed The Blue Castle. When 29-year-old Valenci gets bad news from her doctor, she decides she's ready to live. She's done letting her family dictate how she spends her days, and she offers friendship to the townsfolk they despise. A romantic and hopeful novel about second chances. Interesting. Okay, so you want a romance book, but give me one of those super heavy, or don't give me one of those super heavy books. And yet this seems heavy because it sounds like she's dying of something. But anyways, Far from the maddening crowd. That's not gonna work. The soul of man under socialism. Little Mermaids. Journeys to Inner Earth. Boys Run the Riot. Heartfelt manga. Trans teen Rio and Rebel Jin have launched their DIY fashion brand Boys Run the Riot, but Rio struggles with coming out. Can he stay true to himself and still make it in fashion? I don't know if this is a romance. Beartown's last ember of hope lies in the success of its youth hockey league. When a scandal breaks involving the star player and the manager's daughter, each town member must choose whether they're on the side of justice or the dream of a chance at finally winning. I mean, this sounds like it could have Yearning, considering that, you know, they're not supposed to be together. So maybe this one? Oh. Well, maybe not. I just realized I didn't set up the... Well, there's someone still shopping. We'll still do it. Nope, never mind. They just finished shopping. At least it stopped storming. For now. Moira? I ordered the 56 pumpkins, 23 skeletons, 14 spiders. What else? Oh, don't forget. We need 300 candles. That's a lot of candles. Wait, I can't. So apparently we need to come back. We need to come back anyways, but still. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yes. Understand. Thank you. Megan's savings day is today. Is there anything we need to have more of? No. I kind of want to see if there's more things if we buy one of these things. So we might as well get this one. Just to see what else pops up. Because we're good on books. Technically we're good on everything else. I kind of want to see if we can hang this somewhere. Maybe inside? I can't hang it inside. Oops, no. Paint it. Do we want to continue with the blue inside? There's a lot of purple. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Extra decor. What was today? Right, Mega Savings Day. So let's do that. Crime and kids. Crime. Kids. And then everything else. Yeah, I was gonna move it over so I can put the extra kids, but we won't. Honestly, kids don't sell very well. As much as it says that they do, they don't sell very well. So we'll just add extra crime. We'll do one more kids book, but... Still here. Get that started. I don't know if there's honestly anything we can do with him that we haven't done. Obviously, we still want to pet the doggy, but... It's basically the same stuff over and over again. I still want to see if we can get him to roll over, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope, still not gonna happen. Nothing here? Okay. Same stuff there as well. Do we have anything else we can pick up? Ugh, what do I do? We just had our monthly meeting with Cassie, our manager. She wants to implement one of those Employee of the Month bonuses, which sucks because now we're all going to be ranked on our performances, and I don't like being constantly observed while trying to do my job. But I could really use the money. We need better recording equipment and mics for the bands if we ever want to make it. I'd feel like such a sellout though. How can I play their games without betraying my fellow comrades? What do you reckon I should do? Sell out? Really? Selling out. Not a bad idea, actually. Fill your shelves and sell everything at the supermarket. I didn't expect that from you, but I suppose it's true. It's not like I'm actually selling my soul or anything. No, you're not. You're making money, so you can do what you want to do. I do a good job, after all. Why not make some more of Megacorp's money? Take some more of Megacorp's money for it. Exactly. I'm only interested in graphic novels and comics, and I usually prefer prefer non-fiction. I can't get enough of the rhythm of the rain. Do you have anything that matches this track? With a gentle tip of his jar, a boy sends droplets of water on a long journey downstream. This gorgeous picture book follows the journey, gently tracing the path of the water cycle. You want a non-fiction graphic novel or comic. This is not one. This is pictographic history. Does that work? This is a picture book. Surely it would work. The visual pictographic history of Buxtonbury, Luna Nights documents the local feline population. It's literally just a book with cats. Let's do this one. Okay. It's not perfect, but it worked. Also, I do know that there is comic books and graphic novels that are nonfiction. It's just you don't see them as often. Are we really gonna sell out? We might. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I typically go for character-driven novels. Dark Age, 800 pages. The War of the Solar System continues. When peace has a different meaning to everyone, what does it mean to be a hero? This violent space opera is packed with political intrigue. Whose army will prove itself victorious? And what does victory look like in this truly dark age? This does not seem like it's character-driven. There's no mention of characters in this. But it is our biggest book. What else do we have? The kids aren't going to have anything. This is our biggest book. Oh, wrong one. This one. So. Oh, okay. Well, it worked. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Also, I wouldn't mind something with a detective, but I don't usually go for anything too niche. Well, see... Redwall, Book 1. Welcome to Redwall, an abbey that offers the sanctuary of good food. Sorry, I had to pause to clear my throat. So... Let me start over and read this. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Also, I wouldn't mind something with a detective, but I don't usually go for anything too niche. So, Redwall, Book 1. Welcome to Redwall, an abbey that offers a sanctuary of good food, warm fires, and brave tales. This world is not without its dangers, but if a humble mouse can claim a fabled sword, they might just go down in song and legend. That's not gonna work. It is part of a series. I don't see a detective in this, though. This isn't gonna have a detective. We have anything in the kids' books? Case closed. One and the Same, Volume 3. When 17-year-old superstar detective Shinichi Kudo follows the wrong people, he's poisoned and turns back into a kid. Now as grade schooler Conan Edogawa, he still solves cases, this time on a cruise ship in this famous whodunit manga series. Interesting. This is exactly what you're looking for. Klaus was looking a little gray. I just noticed. Instead of pale. I need something to read on tour. I absolutely love fantasy. I tend to read lesser known works. Noragami is one of my all-time favorites. A run-in with stray god Yado and has entangled high school student Hiyori Iki in his endeavors, I'm sorry if I'm butchering names, to make a name for himself in a world where small gods are often forgotten. Unfortunately, there is a reason Yado has had a hard time with this. He is not very good at his job. Hilariously magical manga. Love fantasy, lesser known works. Let yourself get pulled into alternate worlds, both on the earth and this is sci-fi. This is the only one we really have. Okay, good. We need 5 more books sold. Normally I enjoy longer books, don't shy away from handing me a sophisticated work, and I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Anything good on board today? Longer work. Well, the longest work we got is this one for classic. So, this one? There we go. You just need 3 more books sold. 5 more books. Aw, damn. We almost got it. I was really shocked that we sold so many. Okay, let's see if we have anything new. Round table. Well, that's not what I was looking for, but okay. Anything that we would like to, if we could find any fact books, which this works. Okay, so that's good. We just need to find crime books. The cruise ship arrives today. But again, we can't really do anything about it. So, we're not even gonna bother. So today, instead of going over to the waterfront, what else do we need to do? We still need to work on the lighthouse. Let's focus on the lighthouse since that's what everyone seems to be throwing a fit about. So let's go back. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Crime, drama, and fantasy. Crime, drama, fantasy. And they want us to recommend drama, so we'll add 2 extra drama. There never seems to be any, like, trash here, which I suppose is a good thing. People are taking care of it. Sorry, I'm, like, completely losing my voice. This might have to be a shorter episode. Because I keep losing my voice. I quite enjoy plays. I tend to like books with unexpected twists, and I'm up for something humorous. Don't make a big deal. Okay. Is this a play? I don't think so. Oh no, it's a graphic novel. I'm trying not to read everything since I need to keep my voice calm. So I'm just kind of skimming. Apologies. Just looking for the word play at this point. No. I wish it would tell you whether or not it's a play or not. Because I'm not entirely sure what's considered a play and what isn't. This is a play. You want something humorous, though. I mean, it is incredibly violent and everything, but there's mention of pies. And surely William Shakespeare is doing like a tongue-in-cheek mention of the worst of the worst. right? Okay, good. My voice is going downhill fast. Harper's talking to the dog. Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might be shy. By the way, can you lend me 1 monies for the telescope? I need to have a look at the island. My baba says it's been there the whole time, but I don't believe them. Sure. You can have 1 monies. Do I need to look at the... Is Harper giving me a hint to look at the island? I thought I have before. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I want gore galore. Also, I quite like a thrilling story. Studying Charlotte. We've read about this one. The Air Affair. Must read for fans of literature, absurdity, and sci-fi. First of the Thursday next series. It's a story that includes criminal mastermind, dodos, and a date. That does not seem like it's going to have gore galore. Do I have anything that's going to the body in the library? Agatha Christie. I don't know if Agatha Christie writes too much gore in her books. That's not going to have anything either. None of these are going to have... Well... This one's got a body in it, and finding a killer isn't gonna have a little bit of gore? No. Sorry, I don't really have much of a horror selection right now. Do I need to look at this? Wonder what you can see from here. It's a distant island. Maybe there's treasure on there. Or puffins? Maybe we didn't look at this. Interesting. Could have sworn I did. Can I get a book? Something with a historical setting is a much. I still like children's books. I can't get enough Treasure Island, which everyone should know what Treasure Island is. So I won't read that. Historical setting, children's books. And I don't think we have much for plays anymore, so I can't really suggest a play to Harper. Gerald, Kathy, and Jimmy's game of pretend begins quite ordinarily, but then turns frighteningly real. An enchanted garden, a sleeping princess, an invisibility ring, a pile of coats with its own personality, and all alive with magic in this charming children's tale. This sounds cute. I don't know if it would be considered a historical setting, though. Sailor Moon. Who could that be at this hour? No. The invention of Hugo Cabret? Mysterious tale about a young boy living in a Paris train station. With sparse pages of text, the story is told mostly through black and white illustrations, theatrically revealing tiny details of each scene, and Hugo's secret invention, 1 frame at a time. It sounds interesting. Okay, so Treasure Island, this sounds more like it would be fitting for someone who likes Treasure Island, but more fantasy focused. We're gonna try it. No. I'm not, because my voice is, as soon as I stop feeling good, then I start doing stupid things. Oh, Moira's here. Hey! Want us to look at your scary decor? Yep. Ah! What's up with that creepy bookshop? Oh, look at you. That's a scary look. Well done. You look absolutely perfectly gruesome. You have a decent chance at winning Best Decorated this year. Just make sure to equip this setup again on the 28th. It's gonna be all year. So we didn't do a very good job at recommending plays today. But at least we got that Um, completed. The spooky thing completed. Does this help? It did help. Okay. Again, I don't know if we need extra tables. So nothing's happening today. So I guess... Do you want to check out the castle ruins? That's going to give us more quests, actually. Let's not worry about it right now. We really need to, finish these other quests, and the Lighthouse one is really upsetting me. So I think we're going to continue to go through the Lighthouse. I know, boring, but hey. So let's replenish our books. Yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of people bought travel books. Drama. There we go. I don't know why I keep looking. There's no trash here. Sorry, I ran to get me some more water. I need a good laugh, so I was looking for a comedy play. I'm a fan of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Can you help me or whatever? Okay. The water's not helping. Yeah, I might have to stop soon. As poetry. That is, I don't know if that's a play or not. It doesn't say. That doesn't say. That doesn't say. Journal. No. See, I don't know if any of these are plays. This is William Shakespeare. You're wanting a comedy? This is a comedy. Great. Everything all right? Oh yes, sorry, it's nothing. Let me collect my thoughts. That's me all the time. We don't have to talk to them anymore. We got that done. Can I give you... Can't live without sci-fi, and I could go for a tragic story. I really enjoyed Dune, but like, don't make a big deal. I don't think I can convince you to have a play, can I? Tragic comic play. It's contemporary though. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Okay. Well then I guess we'll just look for a sci-fi. That's not gonna work. Dystopian. That's not gonna work. Don't Let the Forest In. Love that book, but that's not gonna work. That's dragons. That's obviously fantasy. The World's End. Turns out the brilliant poet and designer William Morris also wrote a fantasy classic. Okay, that's fantasy. Kaikayi? I don't know how to say that, sorry. Hindu mythology. That's not gonna work either. Shit. Do we have anything in here? Technically, this is a sci-fi. Huh. I don't know what to do. Isn't this technic? No, it's not. Monster's not the one that's a sci-fi. Parasite is. What do we have over here? Sailor Moon? It's not a tragic. Well, is it? I don't think it is. Hmm. It is a 5-star difficulty. If you want a tragedy, can I interest you in a play instead? No. Training my brain seps. Interesting. Give me something academic. I enjoy literary fiction novels. I'm very bad at suggesting literary fiction because I don't know what they mean by that. I mean, literary fiction I feel like maybe is just real life, contemporary? No, because they would just say contemporary, right? What is literary fiction? Hold on, let me look that up. I keep, you know, having these questions and then not using my phone to look it up. I quite literally have a phone, I can look it up. So literary fiction is a category of writing that focuses on style, character development, and deep themes rather than fast-paced or formulaic plot. Explores human condition. Careful artistic prose often features open and unresolved endings. Okay, well then, if that's the case, where is that book at? It's this one. An anthology of... I can't say that. And LGBTQIA writers from New Zealand. Dazzling collection of poetry. Comics, beautiful exploration of queer identity and humanity. Maybe this. Okay. We just need one more drama book. Play book. Play? Play. It has to be a play. Oh, well, we're completely out of drama now. Can't suggest more. I think we're done today, though. I'm tempted just to buy this. Oh, we need crime books. Never mind. Gothic horror too. I love gothic horror. We do technically still have the money for this. I want to see what else there is. I don't even know if we can even put this anywhere. Probably not. No. Where? Wait. What is this? Oh, it's replacing... Never mind. That's replacing the cactus. Yeah, we don't have room for it. That's fine. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Okay, do we have anything today? No. I think we're just gonna continue to hit the lighthouse. This is like my least favorite part of the game, is just sitting here grinding the lighthouse because we have a hard-ass quest and we can't continue the other quest line that everyone's yelling about until we get that quest done. So, it is crime, right? Yeah. So, I'm just trying to get through this. This definitely needs to be more optimized, I think, because it's a little difficult trying to get through this particular quest chain. And when all of your characters are guilt tripping you to continue that quest chain, you kind of need to do it. Or I feel like I need to do it because I get frustrated when they sit there and go, "Oh, we need a stage." So. I just need one more play. I need a good laugh, so I was looking for a comedy play. Yes, kids' books aren't usually for me though. Okay. A play. A comedy play. Drama and tragedy, that's not gonna work. Is this a play? Play. This humorous play. It's a funny one. Yes. We did it. We completed it. Happy tourist. So we have tourists coming by. Hey you, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? Yep. You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss one really great treasure because you don't go? I will be there. Thank you for the reminder. Tamaz is coming. Hopefully we can complete this quest the same day. The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. However, pop science isn't really my thing. So a tragic play now. That's Oscar Wilde. That's not good. Wait. I don't know if Oscar Wilde has ever written a play before. Oh, it is! According to a reviewer of the play and its original performance, it is an arrangement in blood and ferocity, morbid, bizarre, and repulsive. Now we might view Salome as a symbol of modernity, a challenge, and revolt against the patriarchal Victorian society. This one? There we go. I didn't know Oscar Wilde made a play. Or maybe, actually, you know what? I kind of vaguely remember reading about that. That Oscar Wilde has written plays before. Crime books are gone. You won't believe it. I've seen at least 3 different people reading Julius Caesar recently. And everyone knows that Shakespeare is kind of my thing. So naturally, I wanted to them to give them some pointers. Jesus. Who knew there would be people in Buxtonbury besides me interested in theater? I'll definitely have to stage a performance of Julius Caesar now. With a few more people, we'll have enough for a small cast. Of course, I will have to take the titular role. As the play's director, it makes sense for me to have fewer scenes. And who else can pull off Caesar? I'll go and edit the script right now. And how about you come back tomorrow? I might have a part for you too. Okay, we are getting that quest done. All the world's a stage, so give me a play. I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy, and also I enjoy a good classic from time to time. We have 1 drama book left. It does not look to be a play. Do we have anything in the classics? Macbeth. There we go. The cats are fighting behind me. Not really fighting, they're playing. But one cat is used to being around cats and the other one isn't, so the other one who doesn't know how to be around cats doesn't know that he's trying to play with her. So she just runs from him. She's learning slowly, but it's a long process trying to understand. Fairy lights! I don't care. I don't care if we have to. Gold. I see fairy lights. I must have, and I can put them up with the awning. Yes, 100% worth it. We have no money left. Do I have the energy to do one more? Now that I've like kind of relaxed my voice a little bit, it's okay so long as I continue to speak in a lower register and just not read every little bit of stuff. What do we have today? Nothing? Okay. That was totally worth buying the bell for. Well then, let us continue with the Lighthouse quest because, again, I want to get through this. So, back again. I know, repetitive, but it has to be done. None of the kids' books are being bought. Which is fine. I could just replace that with like more drama, but we won't. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Wait. Tomas said I get to be Brutus. Not if I play him better than you. Right? What? That's so unfair. Six Semper Tyrannis? Is that how you say that? Things are progressing. Now we just gotta wait for Tomas to show up. It is decided. Me and the newly formed Lighthouse Theater troupe will put on my own cut of the tragedy of Julius Caesar very soon. Now we need to procure the necessary resources, especially because we need to build a stage. I heard you were somewhat a patron of the arts. How would you like to become the executive producer of our production? Help Tomas stage a production of Julius Caesar by funding the project. Okay, I need to stop buying things then. You would be covering our material expenses and I can offer you a percentage of ticket sales in return, yes? Marvelous. I'll be back tomorrow with a list of things we need, and you just bring your wallet. Okay. Alright, yeah. We need to stop buying things then. But this gets us ahead of the game, so I think we might go somewhere else next time. I'm looking for possible holiday destinations. Do you have anything that's like How Many Castles in 7 Days? I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, travel. Homage to Catalonia. An exceptionally observant, vivid, and often witty journalistic work. It's journalistic, that would probably be exciting for Fern. Turned memoir by George Orwell, wherein he tells of his time fighting fascists in the Spanish Civil War. Never mind, it's not a travelogue. Journey to the center of Earth. What? How is this travel? Have you ever wanted to meet a dinosaur? Easy. Just hop down an Icelandic volcano and check at the Earth's core. They should hopefully still be there. An early science fiction classic. Why is this in travel? Okay. Living in Alaska. This chilling page turner based on Jones' true story. I'll take you on a wild journey through the frozen wilderness of Alaska, filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected turns. This isn't gonna work either. Oh, here we go. Travelogue. Edinburgh. More coffee? It's really rainy. It's been raining the past several days now. Which I don't mind. Besides sales. Sales become a problem, but I like the rain. We have 4 monies. We're getting there. Which one is your favorite? I'd like a 21st century read, and I want to work on myself a bit. I'm a fan of works like pink eraser art. This is Face It Facial Disfigurement and my fight for face equality. I don't know. Work on myself a bit. Unless you got a facial disfigurement you need to work on. You're accepting your face. Moonwalking with Einstein. The art and science of remembering everything. There you go. Help with memory. There you go. We got a little bit of money. Technically would have had 113, but we bought fairy lights. Worth it. We need more crime books. We also need to stop buying things. We now have a folding chair. Not interested. Okay. Alright. So I think we're gonna do the flea market because we need more money. And then call it there. The end of the episode. Wait, this was the flea market. Yeah, okay. Completely blanked out on what it is that we were doing. Fact, fantasy, classic, and crime. Fact, fantasy, classic, and crime. We'll do 3, 2, 3. Not that we can afford anything. Though, you know what? Okay. Do you have anything exciting? No. And I bought things from you. Do you have anything exciting? Daisies. Daisies are cute, but we do not have the room for anything. Okay. And there's nothing you can pick up as far as trash. So, Moira, you better not come in here all yelling about the stage. I'm working on it. Boo. You should know, or you know what time it is. Spooky time. I hope you're already preparing, yeah? I don't want to see any half-arsed efforts for my favorite holiday. Now that is one terrifying bookshop. I'd say your reward chances are high. But there'll be one place that might give you some tough competition. Okay, don't tell anyone this yet. I only know about it because I'm on the committee. Tildy is temporarily turning her old shop into a haunted house. Tildy is quite literally in the shop with you right now, as you're telling me this. I can't wait to go in there with my friends. This is going to be the best Fear Fest of all time. You know, I think I've come up with a temporary idea for the shop's empty space. Oh, Tildy's going to tell me about it too. With the Fall Fear Fest being held near the cafe this year, a dusty and empty room could be quite spooky with the right decorations. Yes, I already have quite a few cobwebs in there, and I'm sure I remember some kind of ghost story. What do you think? Should I try it? Setting up a haunted house? I mean, it sounds like you're already doing that. It's kind of perfect, don't you think? I'll start preparing now. Alright, Tildy needs some help. I'm in the mood for a literary novel, and I'd love to read something classic. I'd I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Okay. Tuesdays with Maury. One over many meaningful conversations made during many Tuesday visits, the author reconnects with his dying college professor, Maury. This short but moving memoir reflects on life's greatest questions. This is technically a literary novel. It is classic. Barely. Oh, well. Never mind. Maybe it did say memoir. Maybe I should have not gone that way. I was focusing on the human part of literary knowledge, human emotion or whatever. Literary fiction. Oh well. Harper, can you complete the quest for me, please? Hello, is it okay if I read here again? Thanks, I like this corner over here. Wait, are you saying you found 7 treasures already? Yay. Impressive. I might make you my treasure hunting assistant if I ever need one. Thank you, Harper. Okay, I need some help. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. And I like coming of age stories. Also, I could get into a romance novel. What do you suggest? So written by a woman, coming of age, young adult, romance novel. Secrecy of Thorns, or Sorcery of Thorns. Elizabeth grew up in a library of dangerous books. When the most dangerous grimoire of them all is unleashed, she's the prime suspect, but she suspects sorcerer Nathaniel Thorne is the real culprit. A darkly magical young adult novel with Howl's Moving Castle vibes. I don't know if this has romance. Star Wars. Thane, Kyril, and Sienna Rhee are childhood friends turned lovers with different upbringings. When a disillusioned Thane defects to the rebellion, Sienna is forced to choose between an empire undeserving of her loyalty and the man she loves in a galaxy-wide war. There you go. Oh god, so many recommendations. Yeah, I definitely need to stop after this. I pushed myself too hard. My throat really hurts. I'm looking for something to do, you know, a new hobby. I'm a fan of books like ABCC. Crochet your... Oh, okay. Yeah, it is crochet. So that's a crochet book. What do we got here? The Mini ADHD Coach. That's not necessarily a hobby. That's how to train a super dog. Do you have a dog? Would you like to be a dog trainer? World of Encyclopedia. The World of Encyclopedia of Trees. What? Okay. The Sea Inside Living Alaska. An illustrated ADHD survival guide. The Mini ADHD Coach teaches you to hack super focus, beat time blindness, manage chaos, and thrive daily with humor and zero shame for your wonderfully messy brain. Maybe the dog book. Okay. Oh, and Klaus needs something. Want something historical setting. Tend to read lesser known books. I don't mind adult book. Historical. Those aren't gonna work. Wait. Technically this is historical, but I don't know if it's gonna be considered historical. 1800s. This is not a lesser known book. Let me look at everything else before I choose it. Does anything quite literally say historical setting? History. It's unconventional, but it works. Sorry, I'm really crashing and burning as far as my voice is concerned. I'm pushing ahead as best as I can. I got a bunch of money for the stage. Since not only are we having to encourage a stage to happen, but we're also going to have to fund it for them. Alright. Crime books. I immediately spent the money that we just collected. But I don't care. Okay. That is the end of the episode, I think. Yeah. Definitely gonna have the ending of fall next episode. So I think next episode our goals are gonna be get the fish that we need for the tourists to show up again. We need to continue with our Lighthouse adventure. We need to continue with Cafe Liberté. We probably need to continue with our university stuff and still need to visit the castle ruins. So, still got some things we gotta work on. Obviously, we have other things we need to work on as well, but those are like the big ones, I think. But until next time, bye bye, souls.